But where I see the role of IMI, because this is our reason for being, right, to have international standards, is to firstly help in this sort of globalized era, you know, where we have the Singapore Convention on the enforceability of mediated settlement across borders, where we have people doing cross-border work, you know, whether it's face-to-face or whether it's because, you know, you're working with a platform that's in another third-party country. I mean, in those kind of situations, people won't know where else to go to. How do you find a mediator in Uzbekistan? Okay, do you know somebody there? Maybe not. So in those circumstances, you look at an international standard. So it becomes very important. There's another role to play as well, and that is, I mean, I think that with the growth of the regulation described by Sadhana in India and sort of ongoing developments of certification there, this will become less relevant for India. But another role that international standards play is helping where those local standards don't exist at all. Okay, where, you know, it's an underdeveloped mediation market, where there's no difference between, you know, as Hiro said, someone just putting up their placard and calling themselves a mediator, and someone who does have this background, this training, this skill set, right? And so in those sorts of circumstances, a body such as IMI can help to differentiate even locally. But I would add a third thing on top of the sort of localization, on top of the globalized world, and that is the ability to retain independence. And so I think that what Saturn has just said into this hybrid model, right? So regulation set by government, but perhaps a bit more of an autonomous organization for standard setting. I mean, it reminds me of the SIMI model, and I think could be really promising because there is that need for independence, right? And to that, it's not just about independence from the training organization or from the provider organization, but also perhaps a bit of independence with relation to what mediation is, okay? Because is mediation something which is just done by lawyers? Is it something which is just in the legal and corporate sphere? Is it just done in courts? Or does it also include sort of family mediation done by psychologists or therapists? Does it also include peace mediation? And so I think that's one potential danger with sort of local standard setting, is it can exclude people who are mediators, who do have the skill set, who can help, but they're not recognized. And we see this in some countries. I mean, you mentioned Turkey, and there mediators are required to be lawyers. And so what about these people with this fantastic skill set, which are actually being excluded? And so I would say that those are the three main roles for a body such as IMI.